Hi friends, welcome to SriSai online training. So today in this video of core Java programming language, we are going to discuss the following topics. Right. So the topics what we are going to discuss today in core Java programming language will be first program or basic programming node points. So we'll try to understand some important 10 node points whenever you are writing a first program or basic programming in Java. We'll also see what are the other ways of writing Java program, compiling the program and running the program. Right. So first of all, let us start with first program or basic programming. Important 10 points. So the first point goes like this. In Java program, we write everything inside a class, including main method. Okay, so just to remember that without a class, there is no program in Java. So in Java programming, everything internally is represented as classes and its objects. So class is compulsory. Inside that class only we have to write the main method. Second point says that Java programs are saved with filename.java as extension. So .java is the extension for Java programs. So third point says that make sure your class name and file name are same. So class name means here main class name. So whatever is our main class name and file name, both are same. Okay, right. So for this we can take a small example like this. Class sample. Now inside this I'll write public static void main string of args. So this will be our main class in the program. Okay, so for this main class, our file name should be something like this, sample.java. So main class name and program name should be same, but it is not compulsory. We'll do a program with different names also today in this session. Next, fourth point says that after writing and saving the program, we have to compile the program. So what is this compilation process? So compilation process means it is a process of converting Java program into byte code. Okay, so we write the Java program like this, .java as extension. So when we compile this, we should get the byte code. So bytecode extension is .class. Okay, so why we have to convert our program into the bytecode? Okay, the reason is when we try to execute the program directly, it is not understood by JVM internally for running it, for executing it. Hence we have to convert our program into bytecode. So bytecode, or technically we can also say it as machine code, which is .class file. Okay, right. So example, let us say you have a class sample, or let us say that you have a class demo. So when you compile this program, you will get sample.class or demo.class, provided our program does not have any mistakes. Mistakes means errors. Okay, right. So what do you mean by compilation? Converting our Java program into bytecode or JVM understandable code which will run to give the output. and this compilation is done by a small piece of software known as Java compiler. So Java compiler, it is a small piece of software. So this will compile our program into bytecode. Okay, and this compiler will also check for errors. Okay, so during compilation, if our program has any mistakes, so mistakes means technical word errors. Okay, so then such errors are shown as compilation errors. They are shown as compilation errors. So what are these errors? Okay, we'll try to discuss this in the later session. Okay, what are these compilation errors? We'll try to discuss this in different topic. So if our program does not have any errors, Java compiler will successfully convert that into bytecode based on the class name. Okay, so if our class name is sample, we'll get sample.class. If our class name is demo, we'll get demo.class. Okay, so based on class name, bytecode is generated. Okay, so this is what is compilation process. Right, so after compilation, we'll get the bytecode. So what is this bytecode? So bytecode is a special code which is understood by a special piece of software known as JVM. What is this JVM? Java Virtual Machine. Okay, so this Java Virtual Machine is an intelligent piece of software which can run the bytecode to give the output. So this bytecode extension is our class name dot class. So dot class file is the extension for bytecode. Okay, so one important point here, Java compiler and JVM are inbuilt with JDK software. So whatever the JDK software we have installed in our system, Java compiler and JVM are inbuilt. So Java compiler, it will compile the program into bytecode, and JVM will run the bytecode to give the required output. So running the bytecode by JVM, comma, we get required output of the program. So this is what is Java compiler and JVM. Okay, and important point here. So for compiling, the command what we use generally is javac followed by filename.java. Okay, and similarly for running, so for running the program, the command goes like this: Java followed by your main class name. So main class name, where the class is containing the main method. Okay, right, so this is what we call it as compiling and running the Java program. Okay, so compilation is done by Java compiler and running is done by JVM, and these two are inbuilt with Java JDK software in our system. Okay, right, so next, so the program execution starts with main method, which is a starting point of execution of a program. Okay, so JVM searches for main method. when we run the program. So when we run the program in our main class, JVM will search for the main method. So that's why we have to run the main class. Then only our program execution starts with main method. Okay, right. So now in almost all the programs, we are using one statement, system.out.println. So what exactly is this? System.out.println. Okay, so system is a predefined class which represents current computer system. Okay, like we are writing sample class, sample1 class in Java library. System is a predefined class. Similarly, out is a predefined object. So we'll try to discuss more about objects when we start with object oriented programming in the coming sessions or videos. So out is a predefined object which represents standard output device, generally monitor. Println is a predefined method which is used to print some text, data or string. Okay, so this is what is the essence of system.out.println, printing some data or text or string on the standard output device of the current computer system. Okay, it means printing or displaying some data or text or string on standard output device of our current computer system. So this is what is system.out.println. Right. So the next basic point is, in Java, text or string is a collection of characters represented in double quotes. It is represented in double quotes. Okay. Right. So the example goes like this: hello in double quotes, welcome to Java session in double quotes. We are taking one space also. So space is also one character inside a string. Space is also one character inside a string. So this is what is string. So strings plays an important role whenever you want to put some output on the display to the user. So one of the important concept, strings plays an important role in any application or project to display output to the user. You take any application, strings, using strings or text or data only, we should represent that data as output to the user in computer applications. Okay, right. So next, the last 10th point goes like this. In general, Java class name starts with capital letter. If two or more words are used in class name, then from second word onwards, only first letter should be capital. Okay, so example goes like this: class sample1, first letter of each word should be capital. S is capital. Demo example, it is a single word, no spaces in between. It is compulsory, no spaces in between. D capital, E capital. So this is a standard. Okay, it is a standard in Java programming, but it is not compulsory. So it is not compulsory. Okay, so it is a standard, but it is not compulsory. So we can also have a class name like this also. Class small s sample1. Our program will compile, our program will run, no problem. We can also have a class demo example. Our program will compile and run, no issues. But it is a standard. Okay, now for example, if you take predefined classes, all predefined classes in Java, they follow this standard. So predefined classes in Java follow this standard. Example, system class SS capital, we are using that in the program. Public static void main string is also a predefined class, S capital. Like this, we have different types of classes, predefined classes, like we have scanner class, we have array list class, we have hash map class. All these classes, first letter should be capital in each word, no spaces in between. It is a standard and we should also follow that standard. So these are the 10 points which we have to remember whenever you are doing any type of programming, basic programming or first programming in Java. Right, now we'll see what are the other cases or different cases of writing a Java program with different class names and different file names. So we'll try to do this. So the case one goes like this, which we have already seen, where class name and file name are same. We are seeing this from the first program. Example, let us say that you have class sample. Inside this we are using public static void main string of arguments. Right, so this is the main class. Now inside the main class, okay, class name and file name both should be same. So the file name will be sample.java. Okay, right, so here when we compile, okay, how to compile this? So for compiling, the command goes like this: javac sample.java. Okay, if our program does not have any mistakes, we'll get sample, which is our class name dot class file, which is technically known as byte code, understood only by JVM. Then for running, what is a procedure? So for running, we have to go with command java followed by our class name, main class name, which is sample. Then we'll get the output. So this is what we are seeing in the last few examples of working with the basic programming in Java. Now we'll see the second important case where class name and file name both are different, not same. How to compile that and how to run that, we'll see it now. Okay, so let us take the same example. We'll try to change the class name and file name. Okay, so let us say our class name is sample example. Let us say our program name is demo example. Okay, sample example, demo example. Now for compiling, we have to use the file name. So what is the file name here? Demo example.java. So demo example.java on successful compilation means there are no errors in the program. You will get sample example.class. You will get sample example.class, will not get demo example.class, because our class name is sample example.class. It is converted into bytecode. So this is very, very important point for compilation. Okay, right? So I'll put a star mark here. Very, very important. Okay, so we should understand one important point here. Based on class name only, we get bytecode, but not file name. See, our file name is demo example.java. But what is our class name? Sample example. Based on that only we are going to get the bytecode sample example.class. And for running, we have to use our main class name, which is sample example. Okay, use main class name, which is sample example. If you run demo example, you will not get the output, you will get the error, because bytecode is generated for sample example.java but not for demo example.class. Okay, right. So for running we have to use filename.java, compiling, sorry, and for running we have to use main class name. So we'll try to do a small program for this. The program goes like this: demo example.java. So here, program to demonstrate class name and file name are different. So let us try to take a new page, Control N. Right, so program to demonstrate class name and file name are different. So I'll take class sample example, S capital, E capital, no spaces in between. Program execution starts with public static void main string of args. Open curly brace, close curly brace. So main class name is sample example. We'll save this file in our working directory, which is Core Java programs, online and programs. So we'll take this as demo example, D capital E capital dot Java. Okay, right. So let us save this, and then here we'll print one message: system.out.println hello students, and one more message: system.out.println class name and file name are different. Okay, and finally system.out.println hey, it is working properly. Okay, put semicolon at the last. So save this program. Now we have to compile this and run it. So click on the start button, type cmd, open command prompt application, go to your working directory Core Java online programs. Right, so for compiling Java C, sample example is not there. We have to go for file name, demo example. Okay, right. So let us check whether did we get the bytecode or not. So demo example.java is our file name. On successful compilation we got sample example.class. We did not get demo example.class in all these files. Okay, so demo example, sample example.class. So based on the class name sample example, bytecode is generated dot class. Now we have to run this sample example. So let us try to run this sample example. So Java sample example dot class is not required, it is taken automatically. Yes, it is working properly for us. So class name and file name can also be different. So demo example.java, sample example.class. So this is what is case 2 of writing, compiling, executing a Java program where class name and file name are different. Next, let us go to case 3. in case 3, we can have multiple class names and file names. Okay, we can have multiple class names and a single file name. Okay, not multiple file names, single file name, and that single file name is same as that of the main method, right? So I'll just show you a demo example. We'll do the program for this when we discuss how to write multiple classes in a single Java program. So not now, we'll discuss that later. So let us go to one example. Class A. Next, class B. Okay. Next, let us take class demo. So in demo class, I'll take main method, public static void main. Okay. So my program name will be demo.java. So multiple classes and file name is same as that of the main class name. Okay. So which is main class name. Right. So how to compile this? Okay. So compiling, the command goes like this: java c. So what is our program name? Demo.java. So on successful compilation, we will get a.class, b.class, and demo.class. So this demo.class is the main class. This is important for us. Okay, right. And for running, we have to use the command. It goes like this: Java followed by main class name demo. Then we'll get the output. Okay, right. Now in this case, if you run, for example, I want to run Java A, then you'll get the error saying that main class is not found. Main method is not found in class A. So error saying that main method is not found in class A. Okay, so we should always compile with file name, which is filename.java, and we should always run with class name, and that too main class name. So no need to give dot class, it is taken automatically. Okay, so we'll do the program for this when we discuss multiple classes in a Java program, right? So class A, class B, main class name demo, compiling and running. This is case 3. Multiple classes and main class name and file name are same. Similarly, we can also have multiple classes. Okay, we can also have multiple classes and file name and main class name are different. So file name is different from main method class name or main class name. So it's very simple here. Let us say you have class A, class B, and then instead of demo, I'll take sample. So here it is not a main class name. Okay, demo.java. It is not a main class name. So main class name is sample and file name is demo. Both are different, right? So for compiling, we have to use Java C demo.java, which is filename.java. So we will get a.class, we will get b.class, we will get sample.class, which is main class. You will not get demo.class, it is just the file name. So we will get a.class, b.class, and sample.class. Now for running, we have to use main class name, which is sample. You will get the output. And here also we cannot run, okay, Java A or B because it does not have the main method. You will get the error that main method is not found in class A or class B. You will get this error. Okay, so these are the 4 different ways of working with Java class names and file names. First one, class name and file name are same. Second one, class name and file name are different. Third one, multiple classes and file name is same as that of class name, main class name. And fourth one, multiple classes and file name is different from main method class name or main class name. Right, so that is what is all about today's session, guys, in core Java programming. So first, programming or basic programming, important 10 points. What are the other ways of writing, compiling, and executing Java programs with class names and file names? 4 different ways. So right, guys, thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.